What's up, guys? Adrian Galvan here. YouTube channel is here at Sensei Adrian, coming to you live from the dojo. Just finished up a light training here on a Friday night. Just some little light movement and stretching. But anyway, want to get into it. There is an exciting fight tomorrow. It is between a battle of the GOATs, legends in the world of karate, martial arts, however you want to put it. But it is Rafael Aghayev against Raymond Daniels. Rafael Aghayev from Azerbaijan, five-time WKF world champion, also Olympic silver medalist, going against Raymond the real deal Daniels, sport karate GOAT, a lot of international titles. He's also a world champion in kickboxing. So I couldn't be more excited about this. Karate Combat is putting this on, and honestly, when I signed up with Karate Combat, I was thinking of dream matchups, and this was one of the dream matchups that kind of popped up in my head. I was like, what if Aghayev could fight Raymond Daniels? That would just be an amazing clash of styles and just adapting to rule sets and just crazy. So I wanted to do a quick breakdown of the fight, what I think, how I think it could go, and also I'll give you a prediction. I've been putting up a couple polls on my Instagram. I know when I first put up the poll, I had more votes for Aghayev. I'm doing another poll recently since they just did the weigh-ins and everything. Of course, I want to make sure the fight was still happening, because with Karate Combat, sometimes they have problems with getting different fighters into the country, and fights tend to fall out last minute. But anyway, they are going to fight, and I put up a new poll, so I want to see who's leading the poll, and then I'll probably put it at the end of this video. And I'll probably publish this video the day of the fight. Day of the fight is Saturday, December 17th. I believe the prelims start at 6 p.m. Texas time, so Central time. There'll be 4 prelim fights and 4 main card fights. The main event, again, Rafael Aghayev against Raymond Daniels. I cannot tell you how excited I am about this clash of styles, about this fight. Luckily, I can say that I don't know if there is anybody even out there who's got to fight them, has got to share ring time with both of them. I got to fight Raymond Daniels, I want to say back in 2004, 2005. I was like 19 or 20 years old, just started kind of branching out and doing some more of the open circuit stuff. He beat me, I scored a couple of points, but it was definitely a great experience fighting him in that arena, so to speak. And I believe a lot of people getting into the matchup, though, of Aghayev versus Raymond Daniels, I think a lot of people are going with the experience, the full contact experience, I should say, of one Raymond Daniels. He obviously has more full contact experience with his kickboxing fights. Like I said, he's a kickboxing world champion. He's done MMA, and then he has one fight in Karate Combat. So with that said, I think a lot of people are giving him the edge, leaning towards him. Aghayev, I think that he has improved every time he's fought in Karate Combat. He's looked a little better, a little better, a little better. I think that this clash of styles, though, I think Raymond might try to put a pace on him that he's either not used to. I think in Aghayev's previous matches and his previous opponents have kind of let him set the pace. So I'm going to be real interested to see who can set their pace, fight at their pace, and also who can make adjustments. If Raymond doesn't land something crazy, can he keep it clean? If Aghayev can't implore his grappling and some takedowns, how will he adjust? So I honestly think if this doesn't end early, I think it'll be a battle of adjustments, and then it could be a battle of not just will and skill, but conditioning. So who has the conditioning to look good and go 5 rounds? So that'll be, again, another interesting aspect of this fight. And this whole fight card from up to down is stacked. So I would say it's one of the more, obviously with the main event, you could just say it's stacked. Just for that, that could be a pay-per-view, honestly. Karate Combat could have done a pay-per-view with this fight. And I'm trying not to go into too much detail, but I want to give these guys their respect. I have immense respect for both of these guys and all their accomplishments. And they have respect for each other too. As you could see, they did a press conference, the weigh-in, they had some interactions, just super respectful, which is what karate, what martial arts is always about, and which is why I love Karate Combat so much. And which it can be sometimes hard to build up a fight for them, because the guys, because they're traditional martial artists, they come from that traditional background, they have good senseis, good instructors, and it is about respect at the end of the day. So always respect. But for my pick, my official pick, man, I think that I want to say that I think both of them have been preparing for this. I think that Aghayev has kind of been preparing for this ever since even he first stepped in 2018. I got the fight on that first card in 2018 as the same fight card that he got the fight on. And then I got to fight, again, my second fight in Karate Combat. He was the people's main event. He should have been the main event, but he was the people's main event going against his rival, Davey Donna. But anyway, I think that ever since that fight, I know he had an injury after that match, but I think he was already preparing for a title opportunity fight, whether it was against Raymond or an interim title fight, for against a different fighter, or Josh Quayhagen, who Josh Quayhagen is the champion. One of my good friends, one of my best friends that we've been friends for a very long time, and I'm excited to see, regardless of who wins, I am very excited to see the winner of this fight Josh and how they will clash their styles together, how Josh will make adjustments, how whoever wins between Aghayev and Daniels will make adjustments. So I'm just super excited about this fight. And for my official pick, though, I think that, like I said, Aghayev has just been getting better and better, and I think maybe he has some tricks up his sleeve. Like Raymond Daniels is known for the unknown, and I 100% believe he can land something just I don't want to say crazy, because that's just what he throws. He throws these, different attacks, spinning attacks. Aghayev could duck into something, and that is definitely on the table. But I think Aghayev has, where if he got flashy, people almost aren't ready to see that from him. So I'm leaning towards he has some tricks up his sleeve that maybe we haven't seen in the pit. That's kind of what I think. I also think Raymond Daniels is going to improve from his first time in the pit. The pit fought back against Raymond Daniels in his first fight, so I think he's going to also make some adjustments. I honestly think it'll come down to a battle of one, who has the conditioning, but two, who makes the proper adjustments for this fight. And that's how I see the fight going. I'd love to see a back and forth battle, back and forth, split decision or something like that. But myself, I am leaning towards Aghayev. Even though Raymond has the more full contact experience, I'm leaning towards Aghayev because of his experience in the pit, using the actual pit. So that is my official pick. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes either way, and I have nothing but respect for both of these guys, and I just can't wait to see this battle. I'm so excited. Make sure you guys tune in. Karate Combat, easiest way to watch is on their YouTube channel. At Karate Combat, Saturday, December 17th. 6 p.m. Texas time, so that'd be 7 p.m. Eastern. Tune in.